Today's video is a bit of an experiment. I want to answer a question that I've been wondering about for the last couple of years. And that question is, how much faster is riding an e-bike? With the motor providing assist to the pedals, how much quicker are they around a normal trail centre? Well, for this I'm going to put two bikes head to head on the same trail. And through the power of Strava, I'll time both of the laps to compare the bikes. The trail I've chosen for this epic showdown is the newly reopened blue graded Robin Hood Trail at Sherwood Pines. It's a decent length trail and has some good flow sections suitable for both the bikes. So, the bikes. For the baseline lap on the normal bike, of course I'm riding my Voodoo Bizango Pro. I love this bike. I've ridden it in some amazing places and it's more than capable of setting a decent time around this trail. For the e-bike lap, I'm back on the Tiger from Shark Ebikes. You'll remember this from a recent video where I went for my first ever e-bike ride on some epic flow trail. So before we kick things off, spoiler alert, we're all expecting the e-bike to be quicker. Of course, it does have a motor on it after all. So I'm not trying to test which bike is quicker, we already know that. What I want to know is how much quicker the e-bike is. So last time I was here I set a baseline on my normal bike. This should give us an idea of how long the trail is. It was a really good ride. There are some great sections that are a lot of fun and the burns were awesome on the hardtail.
Yeah.
The bike felt quick, especially on the descents. So at the end of my run, the Strava time was a respectable 45 minutes and 15 seconds. Now we know what the baseline time is, let's see if we can beat it. It's time for a lap on the e-bike.
Okay, here we go. I've cranked the motor assist up to maximum. Let's see what time I can get.
As you guys will know, I'm pretty new to the e-bike game and I've only borrowed this bike from Shark for a few weeks. Having previously ridden it on a short trail, I'm excited to see how it manages a longer ride. And I'm glad to report that it took to this trail like a fish in water.
Yeah, no problems.
Both the bikes I'm riding are hardtails, but that's where the similarity ends. Of course, these bikes are very different. They have different wheel sizes, different geometry, and of course, one has motor assist. I think the Bizango Pro is going to be faster on the downhill sections, but the Shark e-bike definitely has the edge on the flatter and uphill parts of the trail. This is where my speed would naturally drop, and the pedal assist will kick in and provide me with that extra boost. As I reached the first gentle uphill, the e-bike got into its element. Being assisted up the hills, I was able to maintain an impressive pace. It feels so much quicker than I'd normally ride a section like this. At this point, there was no doubt in my mind that an e-bike would be much quicker overall. Being assisted up the climbs was good, because it left me with plenty of energy and fresh legs ready to enjoy the downhill sections. After all, that's the part of mountain biking that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
In these early sections, I felt like I was making short work of the trail. And of course, there was more uphill just around the corner.
Okay, we've got a hill climb now. The bike is assisting me along, this is no problems. I keep forgetting to use my gears because I've got the assist from the motor, but I'm flying up this hill. I can see what e-biking caught on.
At this point, I should mention that I'm making a conscious effort not to look at the clock at all on this second lap. So I won't know how the time on the Tiger Shark compares to my normal bike until I check the times at the end. And believe it or not, I didn't do both these laps on the same day. I actually set the times on each bike a few weeks apart, so I wasn't more energised for one bike ride than the other. I was trying to keep things as fair as possible between the two laps. In general, this is a relatively flat trail, so the times between the two bikes could be similar. Where the Tiger Shark will really pull ahead is on the gradual climbs like this. So if I was doing a challenge on a trail with much steeper climbs, I would expect an e-bike to be even quicker.
I'm absolutely flying up here.
The back half of this trail is heavily weighted towards the flatter side of riding. It's pretty much constant pedalling with a few short downhills. With my maximum pedal assist on the e-bike, I was flying along. But I was also learning a lot about how e-bikes change the trail experience.
So there are a lot of flatter or uphill sections that I would be absolutely hating on my normal bike. And I thought on an e-bike with the motor, it would just help get those sections over a bit quicker. But actually, because you can go a bit faster, it makes them more fun. I'm really enjoying this.
It's fair to say that I was having a good time riding the Tiger Shark. For trails like this, it's great fun. Love them or hate them, e-bikes are now a big part of mountain biking. you see them every time you go out and ride. I'm really glad I'm getting the chance to see what they're all about, and the Tiger is a great option for people who are looking to start experiencing the e-bike world. But today's ride is all about speed, and what I want to know is how much faster are e-bikes?
So I know I'm coming towards the end of the trail here, and I don't think I've been anywhere near 45 minutes, so I'm really keen to see what time I've got. I'm not out of breath. This is easy. Here we go. This is literally the final straight. I can see the finish line up ahead of me, and I think I'm on for a good time.
This definitely felt like a faster lap, and I'm really excited to compare the times from both of these bikes.
Okay, and I'm done. Let's pull over and check the time. Wow, 34 minutes and 8 seconds. Blimey, that's impressive.
So it turns out that the e-bike was over 11 minutes faster than the normal bike. That's almost 25% quicker over the course of this trail. So it goes to show how useful e-bikes can be. If you're limited on time and looking for a quick ride, then an e-bike could be the right choice for you. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.